Hello everybody, this is episode 1 of me trying to grind for rank 1 on the simulator, um, playing Marshall D Teach. We are running the same list as the last video, it will be in the comments. Um, this is the list that I'm going to be sticking for at least this episode. Next episode, depending on our matchups, I might pick drop Laboon and take up Finger Pistol. Uh, Depending on how the games go, depending on what I see, but I think that this is still the best one for me personally, for my local games, meta, um, and in general for me. Alright, let's get into our games. I've also noticed that some people have asked me not to cut the games. What I will try to do for this series is I will cut the games, but I will have them straight after one another, depending on not if they're a win or loss, and I'll put the elo at the start of each game and at the end of each game. Okay, let's get into our games. Okay, for game one we are playing against Shanks. He's of course taken second. Um, I think I want to mulligan for either Lafitte or for stage. Okay, that's okay. I think to start off with we will start with the Lafitte and we will just pass. I think this matchup is Teach favored if it goes second. I think it's Shanks favored if he goes second. It's basically just a rush to see who gets uh second. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do first is I'm just going to search, and I think we will most likely just take the Kuzan. And then we'll probably swing 5. Of course, it's always good to swing on the sim just in case they don't use leader ability, is what I've been told from my friends. And then we are going to play .QK Uta and then pass. So this is obviously good to do because he's got to decide which body he wants to kill. He decides to hit Lafitte, which is okay. And maybe the Lucky Roo. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I think what we'll do is we'll probably just swing the 5 again, and then let's play the Laboon, Caribou, and then KO. And then I think we can just pass because we're not really um, too worried about the on plays until he gets to 7 done and up with the what's it called, with the Ben Beckman and the 8 cost card, which I can't remember right now. So he's got to decide what he wants to go into. He plays the Yasop, which is obviously okay. We are going to actually block this so that we can KO it for next turn. Yep, so let's start off with a KO. We're going to search my age, find the stage, which is obviously very good. We will probably search a teach. Probably don't need it right now. We'll take the dot Q. Um, Probably play the Kuzan. And then turn off on plays. I'm thinking we should probably trash the dock Q, just because I think he's just going to hit Laboon and then pass, play a rush and then pass. Um, and then pass. Yep. We decide not to pop the Kuzan, just in case there's a Burgess, because I think, oh, yep, he just KOs it anyway. Um, I think we just want to hold and see what our options are. KOs the dot Q, which we can take. Um, we have a Van Auger, double Van Auger, which we are going to search one of them into a Kuzan. I think we are going to play double Kuzan here. We could KO the Edwin Newgate if we have one of the Kuzans turn into a Dock Q, which we might actually do. Um, but let's see our options first. I think I will probably pop the first one. Um, Play out the Van Auger. And then let's swing a 5 again. We could also play out a Laboon just to finish the round off, um, which I might do. I think we're just going to swing 5 and then pop the other Kuzan and see if we get any KO. No KO here, but that's okay. Uh, we are probably just going to take out the Dock Q, and then we're just going to KO his Edward Newgate, and then turn off on plays for the next turn. I think we will probably trash the Van Olga. I could see us losing a Dock Q and Van Olga. Yep, we're gonna have to let that go. Probably will swing at the Van Olga here. Yep, that's okay. And now we can just play the 10 cost teach. But first we will, yep, another 10 cost teach. Let's just play the teach and swing a 5. And then we don't really need to trash for lead effect just because he might play another 10 cost. I think we'll actually leave it on. I think it's okay to leave on. Obviously we could chain the 10 cost for next turn. If he plays anything else, it's better for us. We do have a Kuzan and Caribou in hand. Yeah, or the Rayleigh is what I was talking about. That's okay, because there's no rush this turn, and let's just block it. Uh, Probably just going to play the teach again this turn. Let's search the dot Q, find the Marshall D teach here, which I think we'll take. Yeah, we'll just take it. And let's play the teach again, and then swing A5. And then we can swing the teach as well. Probably won't. We'll probably just pass. Um, we need to find one more Tempest Kick if we want to remove Shanks, which would be really good. We couldn't KO Rayleigh with 2 of the Tempest Kicks and the Marshall D Teach. We could KO the Shanks, which I think we want to go into. We'll just block the first one. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this, just because I think he's gonna play another 10 drop. Yep. And I want to keep the Caribou alive for next turn as well. Okay, just plays another Rayleigh, that's okay. And then passes. Alright, so we could also go into a Tempest Kick, a double Tempest Kick into a Black Hole, but we'll see first. Let's search the Lafitte. We find a Kuzan. I think we'll just take the stage. Or maybe my era, because yep, that's fine. I think we definitely want to KO Shanks this turn. So what I think we'll do is we will, it's a bit hard actually. I think we'll see what we get from the Tempest Kick first. Another Tempest Kick, okay, that's perfect. Um, yep, I think we will just triple Tempest Kick. Oh, even better, another Caribou. Um, we could just KO that leave us with 4. I think we want to play the Marshall D Teach here. Yep, perfect. Want to swing 5. And then we will most likely pass after this. Probably don't need to lead effect. Yep, most likely won't need to. But maybe we should because he's got no 10 costs. I think I will lead effect here. Let's get rid of the my age and then pass. Yeah, because he's got no 10 costs, from what we can see. Let's block this. See what he does next. We do have a lot of counter, so it should be okay. We can also KO with Laboon next turn. Okay. Probably looking to KO one of the teachers here, which is actually okay. I think if he puts a lot of Dun on, we probably won't guard it. Okay, 7, that's actually super good. He goes, that's his entire turn. So we only end up losing one teach, which is actually super, super good. Okay, passes. Let's search the black hole. Probably just take the stronger here. Yep. So we can use a stronger to KO something. I think we want to KO one of them. Um, let's just play the Laboon. Actually, yeah, let's play the Laboon first. Let's KO this Rayleigh. We want to play the stronger. Trash, probably a Dock Q, and then KO. And then we can play double Caribou. But first we'll probably just want to go 6 into this. Takes it. Probably go 14 into Rayleigh, and then play 2 Caribous out. If he decides to, he probably can't block that. Yep, that's super good. We'll play out 2 Caribous, and then we will lead effect, and then pass. Super good. We can KO anything 7 cost. We kind of want to, sorry about that. Okay, 5k. We will probably block that because we want to play Kuzan next turn, so it's a free blocker. Plays a Rayleigh, which will probably be gone by next turn. Let's search the stronger. We find another teach, which I think we're actually going to go for. Teach is super good here. 5 into life. 5 into life. 8 into life, and then 12 into life. I think he has found 2 in his life. Yep, he's found 2 Rayleighs. I think we'll probably just pass. If he finds it, he won't be able to attack for this turn, so it's okay. If he finds another one, it should be fine. 5, we'll probably just block that, and we'll block whatever he attacks next with Caribou, if he has another rush. But I think this is a very bad position for him. And I'm just seeing now that the screen's a bit weird. I will fix that after this game. Sorry about that. Plays the Edward Newgate, which is actually okay. KOs the Newgate. Finds Lime Juice. That's fine. Okay. So I think we want to search for the... We're going to search the Burgess here. Find a Kuzan. Super good. We'll probably just play out the Kuzan. Take out the super strong Burgess. My Ice Age. Sorry, this is my age for a better card. Probably just take a card to trash. We will probably just try and go for game here. Or we could go for his bodies, it's fine. We'll probably just push really hard at them. Probably go, we'll go 8 at life. And we can probably just swing everything at life here. And it would be super good for us. Okay. Probably go... 14. I think I just want to go 6 at life here and swing a lot at the Marshall D Teach. Sorry, at the Edward Newgate. I think it's better to maybe clear the board here. Okay, 2k, and then we'll just swing 15 at the Edward Newgate. We could swing another 12. Does he have lethal? I'm still at 4 life, so no, there is no lethal. I might also just keep it up and see what we can do for next turn. Uh, yeah, we'll probably just do that. Black hole, just in case. He finds the 4th Rayleigh. But I don't think it matters at this point, as I have 2 blockers up. And he should probably lose the next turn. 5 into lead, maybe. If he goes 5, I will probably take it just because I'm at 3 health. And I can probably take Caribou and another swing from his rush. Okay, 8. Probably just going to block that. Not block it, I mean counter it. And his next 2 swings I will block with Teach and then Caribou. If he has a rush. Okay, deciding what to swing and then forfeits. Alright, that is game 1. Let's go to game 2. We're just gonna go directly to the next one. So actually, while I was recording, or trying to make the second game, the new update came out, including a reset to the ranked ladder. So every game from now on will be played on the new ladder. Right. So um, this is our actual first game. As you can see at the top, I left because I accidentally played my pudding deck. We'll actually play for real now. Yep. Alright, so we are against Red Zero. We're going to take second, of course. Yeah, second. I think we are going to mulligan this hand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so first let's play Lafitte. Let's search for stage, and then let's trash a teach for lead effect, and then pass. It's always good to use lead effect on 3 Don. What I found, because they like to play the chopper. Yep. Let's see. So let's do. This is my age. Let's take the Van Orga. Play out the stage. Search Burgess, and let's take a Van Orga. Swing 5, and then probably just play down the dot Q. Alright, let's lead effect the Van Orga and then pass. So we already have 7 in trash, meaning that our Burgess will probably be quite big this game. I'll probably just take the first life. Hopefully we find a Tempest Kick, a free KO. Nope. And we'll probably have to take the second one as well, seeing as we have no counter. And we'll probably play another body as well. It's quite unlucky. We'll probably just go 6 into Tony Tone Chopper and then KO the other one. Yep. Alright. Let's go 6 into Tony Chopper. Maybe has the event. Yep. And counters out. Alright. Let's play the Kuzan, Van Orga, and KO the dot Q. Let's search before we lead effect. I think we probably have to search the teach just because we need all the counter. We're in quite a bad position right now, which is just unlucky. So we'll probably take at least one swing this turn. Plays Tony Chopper. So we probably want to KO 2 bodies here. Okay. Goes 5k at leader. We'll probably have to 2k this one. Probably have to 2k out of this one as well. Yeah. Actually, I think we'll take this. No, we should 2k. And 6 set to Van Olga. Okay, we probably should have just taken the last life. We'll probably just Laboon here. We want to save Caribou. Best case scenario is okay, so we can KO a few bodies here. I think we want to use Tempest Kick first. Probably KO the blocker chopper. Yep. Let's go 5k at one of these. 6k, and we can probably just KO the last, and he forfeits. Alright, that's good. We'll go on to the next game now. That is a pretty good last 3 lives. See you guys in the next game. Alright, so game 2, we're at 32 million berries. We are playing against Bonnie. I think against Bonnie it's better to go fast, just so that she doesn't see the 5 down curve early. I think this is an okay hand to keep. We can just play the Laboon the first turn. Sorry, the Lafitte. Okay, and then we'll pass. I think this is a winning matchup for Teach, but we'll see how this goes. Probably just play a Searcher or Resonante. So let's use Lafitte, my age, and then let's take a Doc Q. Let's swing 5, and then probably just play Caribou. Actually, probably should have swung 6, just because playing Caribou isn't too good. Because it's probably just going to get rested. Yeah. It's okay, it'll probably tank a hit for us next turn. We'll see what he plays at 4 Dawn. If he leaves a Dawn open, we might just take it with Caribou and search with Lafitte one more time. I think that's what we'll do actually. I think we'll take the Caribou just in case he rests it. Okay, goes 1. I think we will probably just block it. No, that's okay. Because they're probably just going to swing into Resonante anyway. And then we will just play the Kuzan and probably not pop it just for the 5k swing. Let's take the first life, of course. Okay, so let's just play Kuzan, swing 5. We probably should have... Yep, that's fine. And then we will pass. 5, 6. I think we're going to lead effect here for his 5 Don turn. If he plays Carrot, he can just go swing at leader and then Carrot the Caribou. That's okay. Okay. Goes 7k into Caribou, that's fine, that just counts as a blocker. And we can probably KO Aruj here. And should be fine. Okay, we're just going to go 5k at lead. Resting our leader, and then we're going to pop it. This is my age. So we could play the Burgess, or we could play the Van Olga. If we play the Van Olga, we're going to go into a more heavy removal. Which I think we probably don't want to do. He's probably just going to play a kid next turn. With a Resonante blocker, we won't be able to remove it. I think we'll probably just play a Burgess here. And then we'll play My Age, Stage. And then we'll probably, oops, my bad. I meant to KO Rouge, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. We'll just play this stage. Black hole. Probably take the 2k. We'll take the full lead just to trash the lead effect. And then let's pass. I meant to play Laboon.q here, but it's okay as we can probably just do it next turn. So next turn we can KO 5 cost. Yep, there we go. With Laboon.q. Or we could, yep, that's fine. Probably won't be able to remove anything. I think we will take this life. And then we'll pass. Yep. So I think we'll probably just KO Tashigi. We'll swing 7 at lead first. We'll rest the other Burgess. I guess I could have searched for 8k. If he counters, then it's a big mistake. Okay, yep. Blocks, we'll probably just play out the Van Olga, probably just KO the Tashigi. Swing 5k at lead, and then probably just play out the Lafitte search. Okay. I think we could actually take Teach here. We can KO Cavendish next turn. Probably just search the Van Olga, Burgess, and then trash. Probably just another Burgess, and then pass. So this is a very good spot here. If he goes to KO .q and Lafitte, we could also just play Teach here. Swing hard at life. Okay, kid. Yep, we'll probably Teach here. See what we can do. 8 into Cavendish is fine. Sorry, into Van Olga is fine. This is an okay turn. 5 into probably Lafitte. 5 into .q. Okay, that's fine. We can just play the 10 cost Teach. 6k into that. That's okay. We will search first. Probably take the extra Teach. We'll just play the Teach now. We'll go 5 into this. We just probably just want to get rid of the board here. And we'll probably just swing double 9s at Cavendish. Hopefully it blocks with this one. We can just KO the Eroge here. We'll probably just go 9. Next turn we can just Teach the kid again and then KO the Cavendish. We will probably trash the some cost Teach. Probably don't need him anymore. We will also probably just swing a 12 at the kid next turn with Teach. Okay, that's fine. That actually isn't too good for him. We'll take the first one, probably block the second. Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's just play Teach. Okay, so he has no blockers. So we could probably pressure game here. I think we want to just cycle this. 9. Let's trash. Probably just dot Q. 10k, yep. So let's start off with a 5k to life. $10k at Cavendish. 10k at life, and then 12k at life. 1, 2, 3, and then let's pass. I don't think we're at threat of lethal, so I think it should be fine. You can only play Hody Jones. 3 swings, we can block out of that. At most we'll be at 0 life. Okay, plays a Sucher. This time we can probably go for lethal here. Probably just... okay. Okay. Nine at life. I will... I'll probably take this. Yeah, I probably should take this. No, I'll block this. And then I'll counter out the next one. With Laboon. Yeah, we should just easily have the game here. So, yeah, we'll probably just play Teach. Or actually, yeah, we'll probably just play Teach. Zora can swing 3 times. Let's search first. Let's search a stronger. There's another Teach. I think we'll probably just teach the kid and then go for game here. Yeah, most likely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be fine to go. So let's go 5 into Bonnie, into leader. 10 into lead. If he gives blocker here, we'll probably trash 2 of our cards for an 11k swing, which we probably should have done before. Again, he has 3 swings, 4 swings, and probably a Hody, so we don't necessarily have to swing with Teach. Yeah, we don't necessarily have to swing with Teachers. We could just, we do have enough blockers to survive, provided he plays Hody. 6. Actually, maybe not. So we got 3 there. 4. Yeah. Okay. Alright, probably would have won the game. Alright, that's the second game. Win against Bonnie. Let's go to the next game. Okay, so this is the final game of the day. We are at 42.7 million berries. We are playing against Bello Betty. To win this matchup, I think you always need to take second. I think we're probably going to mulligan this hand. It's always good to starve out the Bello Betty player. Don't swing for life unless you really need to. I think we will probably just play the Caribou. Oh, the dot Q. Probably just the dot Q, and then pass. So you turn off on plays on 5. Well, let's take the first life. Turn off on plays on 5. Oh, yep, just for the search Vankov. Probably just going to Lafitte here, as we have no 4-drop. This is my age. Probably just play it. Take the teach. I don't think we're going to swing at leader. I think we're just going to leave it as it is. Just in case it gets a trigger, it becomes really hard. Just leader ability and then pass. I do recommend that, well, I think if he plays a 1 cost, or like, yeah, a single 1 cost, I think it's okay to swing at leader, but I think with this card going into an 8k, I think it's a bit too much. Yep. Of course plays the Ivankov, and then a 1 cost. We'll probably play out another body. This is a bit rough now. 5k swing. We'll probably 1k this. Don't have much counter in hand. That's probably just going to play the Kuzan. Find the stronger, play out the Burgess. Swing a 6 at Morley. Probably counter out of this one, probably needs it. And then let's trash a 10 cost teach, dot Q the Bellabedi and then pass. So I think we're actually in an okay spot. But we do have a 7 cost teach. So if he doesn't play, if he doesn't take this Morley, we can just KO it next turn with Marshall D teach. We also have a 7k Burgess next turn for the Ivankov. I think he's thinking whether or not to counter. I think if we had a Kuzan, this game would be very, very good for us. Sorry, a Van Olga in the trash. Could have KO'd the Ivankov. Would have been a lot better. I think he's thinking whether or not to give 2 1Ks here. If he had a 2K, I think he would have just used it. Or maybe he's just waiting a bit. Okay, has a 2k anyway. Let's just KO the Bellabedi, and then let's trash a teach, and then pass. We should be able to clear 2 bodies next turn, maybe even 3. Okay, plays the Inazuma, which is okay. 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 There's our Van Olga. So we can KO another body next turn. We probably want to go at most 2 life this turn. Has 3 swings, 7k at lead. We'll take this one just in case we get a Tempest Kick. My age, take the teach. Probably should have taken the stage actually, I just remembered we don't have a stage. It's okay, we'll probably take this one as well just in case, and we'll block the last one. Opponent cannot activate blocker. Yep, there's our Tempest Kick. Woo! That's pretty good. I think this is probably lost for our enemy here. But let's see what he wants to do. Plays out the Karasu, which is okay. We could actually KO the Karasu. I think we're probably just going to go 5 into Inazuma. If he gives, okay, it's probably lost to him. Let's go 8 into Ivankov. And then let's Tempest Kick. KO with the 7 cost Teach. Leader ability, probably the other Teach, and then pass. I think at this point, it's very hard to win. I think with the Caribou still up, I don't think it's doable. Plays Lindbug. We'll just probably KO it next turn. Go 10 into lead. I think it's okay to. I think we'll probably take this just for the extra card, just in case we find a dot Q or something stronger. Pretty good. Okay, so 10 cost Teach. I think now's the time to swing. We will swing 5. All of his triggers, I believe, are 3 costs. So we'll leave Teach until the end. A 5k, an 8k. We probably won't attack again. We could play Van Olga and I think we'll probably just teach here. I think it is just best to teach. I mean, yeah, I think it is just best to teach here. And we probably won't swing the last one, just in case it's a trigger. Actually, I think we could. 1, 2, 3. No, we probably shouldn't. Let's just trash a Van Olga here and then pass. I think as long as he doesn't have any Inazumas, this should be free. I think it should just be free either way. We have a lot of counter in hand. Plays out the Karasu, that's okay. We can probably Kuzan, KO 2 bodies with Van Olga this turn. Okay, that's fine. Go 6 at life, I will block. We probably just go for game here to be honest. We've got 4 swings, has no block in hand. Should be free. He gave up 3k counter from his hand. Inazuma, yep, we can just go for game here. So I think we just want to go a 7k into lead to start off with. Yep. It doesn't matter if it's a trigger, we can just KO it. Let's go 8k into lead. Probably should have just trashed my entire hand. And then, yep, that's GG. Alright, that's probably it for the video. If you guys liked this video, like and subscribe. We are finishing off at 48.9 million. It should go a lot higher next video as it just reset like less than an hour ago. Alright, see you guys next video. Bye bye.